So one way to make a lot of money, guys, is to make this guy cream fingers. I know there's a lot of recipe that can make even more, but this one over here, I'll be honest with you, after making some research, it's kind of like one of the easiest recipe to make because of the ingredients that does not requires a lot of, like a lot of searching. But I'm gonna show you how I did it. First, you need sugar dough and you need cream. Cream is very easy. You need milk. To get milk, all you need to do is to have a farm and to have automated feeders. And here I have a livestock unit which gathers like ingredients, harvests from the animal technically. And here I have the automated feeder, but you gotta make sure you do it like when there's like a lot of animals around. So if there's a lot of animals, it's good, and you want to put them together over here. You want to do it around your base, not just one spot. So over here I have a teleporter that goes to the other side of the base, and as you can see, I have other animals on the other side. But this place, there's less people, less animal for some reason. So you may want to relocate if you're not satisfied. And I put teleporters around like this, so I don't have to walk all the way there. Here I have other animals. Oh, what the f is this? Huh? That's not even an animal, honey. What the? It's not even an animal. Anyway, yeah, you can see a lot of funny stuff. And as you can see, I have a storage, and I just put them in the storage over here. And then you also wanna, if you do build a base, you can also build like nutrition processor over here, as you can see. And see, this is where I make the cream technically. If you go to the No Man's Sky recipe.com over here, so to get sugar dough, you need to have refined flour and processed sugar. For refined flour, I go with this guy, kelp rice. You can also go with glass grain or hepla, whatever you want to call it. But the thing is, this one is easier. The reason why kelp rice is easier is because you need nitrogen and salt. And these two over here are easy to farm for me. I have a base specifically just to make nitrogen. Actually, I am harvesting radon. So you want to find a planet where you have gas, which gives you radon. You're going to click F. You're going to go to the gas over here. Make sure you unlock the gas survey mode in the anomaly. Then you see it says hotspot over here. So you got to find the hotspot for gas, and I already have one over here, which is why I have these gas extractor over here. Once you reach 1,000, it diminishes. Any additional gas extractor will diminish, so you need to have 4 only. So you want to find the best spot where you have more gas. So 240, 240. Okay, there you go. So I mean, that's good, guys. As long as you get around 1,000, you're okay. You don't need to go super picky and everything. So a lot of people, what they do is they put the thing on top of each other, but me, I don't do that because it's kind of ugly. But I mean, I can try. Look. It doesn't work. I don't know how they do it, but it doesn't work. Anyway, I don't know how they do it, but yeah, me, I'm gonna leave it like this, guys. And I'm pretty satisfied this way, to be honest with you. Like, you don't need to be like super picky on that. All you need to do is to make at least 1,000. 220, 240, 240, 227. Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Now what you're gonna do, you're gonna take the supply pipe. You're gonna pipe them together. I mean, connect them together like this. Like this, and you're gonna need to connect it to your supply depot. Make sure your supply depot are also connected. See, they're all connected, as you can see. All right, I have a lot of them. I know I kind of went overkill, but that's because I don't know. I just want to have the radon when I need it. You know what I mean? And when they're all connected, just click E over here. And as you can see, I can have up to 13,000 storage. That is insane. Right now I have 9.5k, which is super mega insane, which I'm gonna take that, by the way, because that's what I need to make nitrogen. Once you get nitrogen, all you need is salt. So over here, nitrogen salt will give you kelp sack. See, once you get kelp sack, you're good to go, and then you can get kelp rice, and then you can make your refined flour. That's exactly where you want to go. And I'm gonna show you how many batteries I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these 8 are for my 4 extractor over there. So here, this is my solar panel. I get 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, how many? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I got 10, and 2 for something else. So for my other bases stuff. I want to make sure that I have enough battery power so that they can keep working night and day, so that when I come back I get what I need right away. So it's about being efficient. So as you can see here, if it says processing, it means you're good. That's because you have the the energy to do so. So now you're gonna leave it as it is. As for salt, I got a lot. Like I said, I got 10k over here. I even have 5 more k over here. So I have a lot of salt, guys. So here I am on a rocky planet, and this planet has cactus. So I'm gonna show you right now. See, Echinocactus. So this is a place where they have cactus. So if you can find a planet with that, it's a very good thing. I'm gonna show you how it looks like. So as you can see here, if you see a planet and you see cactus flesh, that's where you want to go. There's not a lot of them, guys, so you're gonna have to make a lot of research and a lot of exploration until you find one. But if you do find one, you're very lucky. So here I have one over there, so let's go see. Make sure you have the hazmat gauntlet, otherwise it's not gonna work. So this one gives like, wow, 44. That's a lot, guy. Some gives more. Okay, how many did I get? Almost 1,000. So every time you find a hotspot, I mean not a hotspot, but like these cactus, you'll get like around 1,000. The other way to get cactus is to actually plant them in a hydroponic tray over here. This takes around 16 hours, to make. So this one, Echinocactus, you need to unlock this guy, and you need to unlock large hydroponic tray. Another thing that you need to know is that every hydroponic tray will consume 20 power each. So if it's 20 power each, and if let's say your solar panel does generate 50 power, so it means you can do 2 tray at least and a half technically. Make sure that you have more than enough, because if you just make enough, there's a risk that maybe you just don't have enough. So yeah, just kind of like do more than enough, and I have the mats for it, so it's no big deal. So yeah, guys, make sure you bear that in mind when you make your base, because it's gonna cost you a lot of energy, Alright guys, so I added more solar panel, as you can see, and I added more batteries just in case. And as you can see, this is what I have. I can make it bigger, it's just that I'm gonna do it later. As you can see, the cactus flesh, you can collect it over here. It gives you around 100 each. Wow. Yeah, 200. That's 400 per tray. That is sick. So yeah, you can do that, but it's 16 hours. So you have no choice but to go, farm cactus flesh on specific planets to get those in order to get the seed. And then when you seed them, you can harvest them for 100 each per seed, which is 400 per large tray. So that is freaking insane, by the way. I didn't I didn't know, be honest with you, because the first time I harvest them. On the other side here, I'm doing also Gravitino Ball, and this is because it allows me to sell them right away. These flowers, I just sell them right away, and they sell for like, I think 10k. Let me double check. That's 40k each, so that's 400k, per 100 stack. Also, I recommend that you make it next to a lake, because you can put up to 3 automated traps for fish. And these fish, like I said, you can use them along with the sugar dough. With a sugar dough, which will give you another type of recipe, which is, I think, worth around, I think it's 50k or 60k or 40k, I forgot how many k. This is my mining. I only use 2 of them, by the way. 2 of them is more than sufficient. And I make around up to, I think, 11k of copper, which is plenty. I don't need more than that, to be honest with you. So now that you have your cream, your nectar, your cactus flesh, and also now that you have your radon, which becomes nitrogen, and if you have your salt, that's when you can come to your base and make sugar dough and, like the recipe cream finger, technically. Alright, so this is my base. I have 4 prefab over here, as you can see. So this is how it looked like over here, right? Let's say over here. This is, as you can see, I put a yellow light over here. And the reason why I put yellow light, which you need to unlock, by the way, is because this place is to make one specific recipe. The other place is pink, so this one is gonna be for another recipe. And this one is blue, so this is for something else. and this one is red. So red is for one specific recipe. I think the reason why I put lights is because if you don't do this, like, I'll be honest with you, before I was like going one place to another and I was like, wait, where am I? Which part of the base am I? Like, I was kind of lost, but now that I put lights, I know where I am, you know? So, I mean, you don't have to do that, but I do it and it helps me. So here, this place, this is for making flour. By flour, what I mean is, if you look over here, radon, you gotta make sure that you do this first. Once you do radon, you're gonna jump to nitrogen, right? It becomes nitrogen. But this, you need to refine it. So to refine it, then you need to have a refiner. You can do it. I usually do it outside over here. I don't have a base for refining radon, so I think I'm gonna do one. Be honest with you. There we go. See, now it works. There I have my refining place. So here I'm not gonna use any light unless maybe I will, but over here. So here you want to refine radon, right? Like this. That's 3 for 1, by the way, so it's gonna be pretty fast. You can split it in two. Whoop. If you want to go faster. Alright. So me, I'm gonna put this one over here, and then this one over here. 4 minutes only, so you're gonna get 750. Oh, there it is. The hydrogen jelly, which is fine, I think. There we go. So again, come back over here. Guy over here. Here, you're gonna put salt. This guy over here. Boom. See, I got 5k over here. That's a. Wait, I'm gonna split that, and that's gonna give me kelp sack. But I don't have enough nitrogen. That's why I'm making the nitrogen over here. Where is it? Over here. It's 58, 54. So 1 minute over here. So the goal over here is to get the kelp sack to change into kelp rice. Once you get the kelp rice, then you can make it refined flour. This one is already finished. So see, I have my kelp sack over here. You want to put it or whatever over here. And I don't know why it stopped, to be honest with you. Now I have more nitrogen over here. More nitrogen over here. I can come over here. Actually, I'm gonna do this and get my nitrogen again. So 1500. There we go. Begin. So here, I'm gonna have to wait like 5 minutes unless I split it like this. Like this. Then I go to the other one over here, right? And so you have nitrogen over here, and here you need the salt, right? There you go. And once you get the other one that I just showed you over here, this guy. Once you get this, put it over here. And whoop. Okay, kelp sack. You're not gonna put it in the refiner. Sorry about that. Over here. There it is, and then it becomes kelp rice. There you go. And as you can see, I am in the pink color, so you got to make sure you put them all in the same place so that you remember what you're doing. The one in the yellow over here, this is for the flour. So let me double check. Did I put something here? I think I didn't put anything, right? So this is where I make the flour. So I'm gonna take what I just took. So this is where I put the thing, right? So here I have 809. This one is still going. There we go. And I have my kelp sack. This one you can leave it here, or you can bring it with you. It's up to you. And then you're gonna go next over here where you're cooking these things. I'm gonna take. So I put 2000 over here, but that's 1 for 1, so that's gonna take forever. If you want to go faster, you want to split that. Like literally, you want to split that. So I'm gonna put maybe like 254, which is fine. And then on the other side, you're gonna do the same thing, but you're gonna split it. All right. If you want to go faster, that is. So I don't have any more kelp sack, as you can see. So basically, you're just gonna wait. You can go in the other places to do other things, but I suggest that you wait, or because thing is that you want to make sure that you finish this ASAP so that you can start doing your other recipe. This one you can, I think you can start doing flour. Let me double check if I have more. See, I have some over here. So you can start doing kelp rice. So basically, as you can see over here, I'm going to stay in the same spot with a yellow light. I'm going to put the kelp rice as well over here. I wish there was something which allows us to find it right away, so it's faster. And while you're waiting for the flour, you can go on the other side for the sugar. So for sugar over here, it's going to be the cactus. So you're looking for the cactus. Go through, there you go. So cactus flesh. And this is 1 for 1, so this is going to take a long time. You have to split that no matter what. Whoop. Because if you put 1,000, you're going to be in deep trouble. It's going to take you forever to get your cactus. The only issue is that you have to stroll down again. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna put 500. Or maybe not, 251. So it goes faster. But I'll put 500 because it's gonna take me forever to do this if I don't do it right now. And then you're gonna come back later, of course. You go on the other side for the flour. So remember, this is the flour, the yellow light. There we go. So this one you can put it back over here. Enter. Make sure you finish processing all the kelp sack. Put it back in the storage. Enter. Put it in the container. Begin. See how fast that is. And then you can go on the other side after that to do the same thing with the sugar. Okay, so this one is empty, so I'm going to go with a kelp sack right away. There we go. See how fast it is? That's very fast, I like that. Go. Now you have to wait. Everything is processing. Go on the other side and do the same thing. This one is finished. Storage. Begin. Right on time. Right on time, guys. Fantastic. For a minute. That's beautiful. I like to see everything working perfectly. So you rinse and repeat, guys. Over here, 68. So you go on the other side and do the same thing. 98, right on time. Flour. You gotta make sure you complete all the kelp sack. See how simplistic it is? If you follow the same pattern and you know that this room is for flour, it's gonna go faster. Alright, there we go. Now all I'm missing is the sugar, technically. I cannot even do anything without the sugar, and the sugar has not even started yet. So I'm gonna have to start the sugar on the other room. For some reason when you click E, you can put up to 200. If you slide it, you can only put 100. So make sure you click E. See, click E over here, boom. Whoop, okay, that's good. So you have 200. Once you get your cream, bro, you're inside my base. What a ding dong, bro. Anyway, so once you get the cream, the flour, and the sugar, you're gonna come over here. And you're gonna, well, first you're gonna start making the dough. So I put 100 over here, or 200 I believe. Come down over here, take the flour, like this. So now you can make sugar dough. Bro, freaking Sentinel just came, invaded my base, just like that. Right? So over here, flour, and you make the dough. You do as much as possible. Make sure you click E to get stack up 200. You have to click E over here. So you have 200 over here. There we go. Surprise. So the last step before you make the cream finger biscuit, technically you need to have cream, but to get cream you need to have milk. To have milk, you need to have a farm where you can auto-harvest animals' milk, right? And so here I have a lot of cream, which is more than enough, and I have my sugar dough as well, right? Now what you're gonna do, you're gonna go back to your other place. I'm gonna use the red one over here for the final recipe. There you go, that's how you make your cream finger. And you do this for every single one of them. And if you need to go in other rooms, then be my guest. Make sure you click E, press E, there we go. And you do this for all of them, guys. And that's it, guys. I think that's it. Right? That's it. Alright, let's go. Let's go sell now. First, I need to have space in my inventory. There we go. So here's my cream finger. I have a lot of them. Holy crap. I have no more space, so I'm gonna sell that right now.
Update.
162 million. Wow. There we go. That was a lot of money, guy. The same thing. Again. Oh, that's not good. The demand minus 49%. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell to a pilot instead. Okay, see here it's fine, plus 0.8%. So you need to go to different system, I guess, so that it does, you know, like it gives you a plus and like a benefit. But here I want to see if I go to a pilot. So plus 1. Okay, so here, there you go. So when you trade to a pilot, all right. Yay. Let's see about this pilot. So, oh, plus 5.8%. Are you serious? Some of them will give you more for it. So this is gonna be 292 million. There you go. And I have 455 million now. There you go. So that's how I do it, guys. And if you want to do, it's almost 500,000, by the way. So if you want to make some money, that's how I do it. As long as you have the base, the harvesting, the extractor, you know, and you have the proper ingredients. So let me know what you guys think, and don't forget to sell to pilots because they may give you more instead of the galactic terminal. And that's that, guys. Hope this helped. If it does, please like and sub. Thanks for watching. Cheers.